So, a very good morning, everyone. How are you all? And today we'll be doing this topic of your English grammar. The name of this topic is voice, right? Then we'll be doing kinds of voice, and those are active voice and passive voice. Next, we'll be doing the transformation of voice, means the conversion of active voice into passive voice. So there are basic rules that you have to follow. There are basic changes that you have to make, like in noun, right? In verbs, not in nouns, in pronouns. There is change that has to be taken place in pronouns into verbs. Then there is also change in the principal verb. So there are basic changes that actually has to take place, and then only you can convert a active sentence into a passive sentence. So let's not go too far regarding this. Let us just, for the time being, continue with the meaning of what a voice is, right? So restructuring of a sentence. What is the meaning of restructuring? Restructuring means again you have to make some changes into a sentence, in the sentence. So basically restructuring a sentence, and that also conveys the significance of the subject or the object, right, is basically known as voice. So basically, what is a voice? So it is a form of verb, and what will that do? It will establish the significance of the subject over the object, or the object over the subject. Basically, what is a voice? So it is a form of verb, and what will that do? It will establish the significance of the subject over the object, or the object over the subject, right? And that is basically known as voice. So what is a voice? That will establish the significance of a subject over object, or an object over a subject. Now we'll be discussing regarding the kinds of voice. So first is active, the second one is passive, right? So active voice is used to show the significance of the doer. Who is the doer? Doer is the subject over here, over the object, right? And passive voice will show the significance of the object over the doer, means the subject. So here more significance is given to the subject over the object, and here more significance is given to the object over the subject, right? Just look into this example. The hen laid eggs, right? So this is an active voice where the hen is the subject and eggs over here is the object. Now when you're going to convert this active voice into passive voice, so what will happen? More significance will be given to the object over the subject. Like here it was more significance was given to the subject over the object, but when you will convert the sentence into passive voice, then more significance will be given to the object over the subject. So look over here, the eggs were laid by the hens, right? So here the eggs is the subject and the hen here is the object, right? So what is a active voice? When the verb tells us what the subject did to the object is said or called the active voice. And what is the passive voice? When the verb tells what was done to the subject by the object, and that is said to be a passive voice. Like for example, Hercules picked up the heavy stone. So Hercules was the subject and heavy stone was the object. But when you will convert the sentence, it will be what the sentence will come out as: the heavy stone was picked up by Hercules. So what will happen? The heavy stone will become the subject and by Hercules will be the object, right? Next, that is most important, is transformation of the voice. Means simply, if I'll explain you this thing in Hindi, right? तो इसमें बेसिकली ये कि जब आपने एक्टिव वॉइस को पैसिव वॉइस में कन्वर्ट करना है, तो आपने इस वॉइस में जितने भी, जैसे यू हैव टू चेंज द प्रोनाउन, यू हैव टू प्लेस अ preposition ऑफ एजेंसी बिफोर द पैसिव ऑब्जेक्ट, यू हैव टू चेंज द प्रिंसिपल वर्ब into past participle form, you have to even change the tense of the verb be corresponding to a new subject, you even have to interchange the place of the subject and the object. तो you have to make few changes, तभी जाके आप active voice को passive में convert कर सकते हो. So the first rule that you have to follow when you have to convert an active voice into passive voice is change in the position of the subject and the object. So what you basically have to do is that to convert an active voice into passive voice, we have to change the position of the subject and the object. मतलब जो subject और object है उसकी position change करनी होती है, right? So he drew the picture. He here is the subject, picture here is the object, and this is an active voice, a sentence that is in active voice. When you have to convert the sentence into passive voice, then what you have to do is that you have to change the position of the subject and the object. So he drew the picture, he here is the subject, picture here is the object, and when we have to convert this sentence into passive voice, then there is a change in the object and subject. So here the picture was drawn by him. So the picture here is the subject and by him here is the object. So the first rule, that is you have to change the position of the subject and object, is this way that you have to do, right? I've shown you example, and in this way you have to change the position of the subject and the object. The second one is change in pronoun, right? There is also changes that you have to make in pronoun while you're converting an active voice into passive voice, right? So active, she gave Sally a box of chocolates, right? So she here is pronoun, and when you'll convert the sentence into passive, so a box of chocolates was given to Sally by her. So she here gets converted into her, right? And see, so the subject gets converted into, so the subject in which a pronoun is given, right, gets converted here. Just 1 minute. See, this is the subject and this is the object, right? This is in active voice and this is in passive voice, right? So I will get converted, this is a pronoun, and I pronoun will get converted into me, we will get converted into us, you will get converted into us, you will be the same, you will remain the same, they will get converted into them. Next, he will get converted into by him, she will get converted into by her, it will remain the same, and the noun over here, that is Rahul, will remain same. So Rahul will be by Rahul only. So even there is change in pronoun. So we have done two things, means the two rules that when we have to change an active voice into passive voice. First is change in the position of subject and object, and change in pronoun, right? So there are also change in verb, means you have to also do some changes in verb when you have to convert an active sentence into an passive sentence. So first, you know what, students will be doing a proper chart, right, where each affirmative, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative sentence will be changed, right, from like an active, like all these four kinds of sentences in which an active voice will be given will be converted into a passive voice, right? So first we will focus on the present tense, that is formation of passive verbs in present tense. Now see, here I've got a rule chart, right? So what is written over here? It's written over here, passive verbs in present tense are made up of two main parts, be plus past participle of the main verb. So the form of the verb be changes according to the subject and tense, right? So see, four kinds of sentences are given over here. Affirmative means वो sentences जो positive sentence होते हैं. Negative means those sentences जिसमें not आता है. Interrogative means वो sentences जिसमें question answer means जिसमें questions होते हैं. और negative interrogative means वो sentence जिसमें question भी पूछा जाएगा and जहाँ पे ये word not use होगा, right? So over here, S is being used for subject, V1 is used for the first form of the verb, V2 for the second form of the verb, V3 for the third form of the verb, means the past participle form of the verb. SING is for the present participle form of the verb. Prep is for preposition, O is for object, right? So first we will be doing the affirmative sentence, right? So this is present indefinite. Present indefinite का मतलब जिसमें S या ES होता है. So subject plus verb की first form, that is SES plus object. Now when you have to convert an active sentence into passive, I respect all elders. तो यहाँ पे I हो गया subject, all elders यहाँ पे हो गया object. You all know that when we'll convert an active sentence into passive sentence, subject and object जो है वो interchange होंगे, right? So all elders, जो यहाँ पे object था वो यहाँ पे subject बन गया. So all elders are respected by me. नाउ हाउ वी हैव कन्वर्टेड दिस सेंटेंस, हमने कैसे ये सेंटेंस को कन्वर्ट किया एक्टिव से पैसिव में. इट हैज बीन रिटन ओवर हियर. दिस रूल यू हैव टू फॉलो, दैट इज सब्जेक्ट प्लस इज एम आर. आप सबको पता है कि आप इज एम आर कब यूज करोगे. इज विल बी यूज्ड फॉर सिंगुलर, एम विल बी यूज्ड फॉर आई, एंड आर विल बी यूज्ड फॉर प्लूरल. राइट, मीन्स इज और एम आप सिंगुलर के साथ यूज करोगे, आर आप प्लूरल के साथ यूज करोगे. सो ऑल एल्डर्स, एंड जैसे कि ऑल एल्डर्स यहाँ पे ये प्लूरल है, सो यू विल बी यूजिंग आर. प्लस यू विल यूज वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म, दैट इज रिस्पेक्ट का क्या हो जाएगा, रिस्पेक्टेड. प्रेप मीन्स द प्रेपोजिशन यू ऑल बी यूजिंग, दैट इज बाय. एंड ऑब्जेक्ट जो यहाँ पे आई था, राइट, ये प्रोनाउन था. एंड वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड कि जो ये प्रोनाउन है ये किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, आई किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, मी. सो ऑल एल्डर्स आर रिस्पेक्टेड बाय मी. तो यहाँ पे हमने ये वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म, दैट इज रिस्पेक्ट का क्या हो जाएगा, रिस्पेक्टेड. प्रेप मीन्स द प्रेपोजिशन यू ऑल बी यूजिंग, दैट इज बाय. एंड ऑब्जेक्ट जो यहाँ पे आई था, राइट, ये प्रोनाउन था. एंड वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड कि जो ये प्रोनाउन है ये किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, आई किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, मी. सो ऑल एल्डर्स आर रिस्पेक्टेड बाय मी. तो यहाँ पे हमने ये एक्टिव जो सेंटेंस है इसको पैसिव में इस तरीके से कन्वर्ट किया. One more example we'll do. He enjoys a sound sleep. Right? So a sound sleep is enjoyed by him. Right? So a sound, that is the subject. जो ये object था वो subject बन गया. Sleep. Right? And क्योंकि this is singular तो हमने is use किया. Verb की third form use की. That is enjoy का क्या हो गया, enjoyed. And he का क्या हो गया, by him. So this is really easy. What you have to do is that you have to properly focus on this thing which has been written over here. So जब आपने present indefinite में एक active sentence को एक passive sentence में convert करना होता है, so what you have to do is that subject plus is mr जो भी आपने use करना है according to what the subject is, means subject singular में है या plural में है, प्लस वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म यूज करोगे. प्रेपोजिशन मतलब बाय तो ऑब्वियसली आपने यूज करना ही है व्हेन यू विल बी कन्वर्टिंग अ सेंटेंस. एंड ऑब्जेक्ट. दिस इज क्लियर. सेम फॉर द नेगेटिव वन. ही डज नॉट, दे डू नॉट स्पीक इंग्लिश. राइट, सो दिस इज सब्जेक्ट प्लस इज एम आर. और इसमें वॉट यू विल एड एक्स्ट्रा इज नॉट, क्योंकि it is a negative sentence, right? So they do not speak English. English is not spoken by him. यहाँ पे English subject हो गया. इसमें what you will add extra is not, क्योंकि it is a negative sentence, right? So they do not speak English. English is not spoken by him. यहाँ पे English subject हो गया. is आपने use कर लिया. not आपने use किया because ये negative sentence है. verb की third form use कर लिया आपने. speak का spoken by them, right? they से क्या हो गया, them. नेक्स्ट हम यूज करेंगे इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंस. तो बेसिकली इसमें क्या कैसे स्टार्ट होगा, ये डू डज प्लस सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट देन क्वेश्चन मार्क. डू यू लाइक हर? सो व्हेन यू विल बी कन्वर्टिंग इट, व्हाट यू बेसिकली हैव टू फॉलो इज दैट इज एम आर प्लस सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म प्रेप एंड प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज दैट आपने इज एम आर में से कोई एक यूज करना है अकॉर्डिंगली. सो डू यू लाइक हर, इज शी लाइक्ड, verb की third form, by you, right? So she here is the subject. आपने is mr कोई भी एक यूज किया है depending कि subject क्या है, means is the subject singular और plural. is क्योंकि singular है तो इसलिए आपने is, she क्योंकि singular है इसलिए आपने is यूज किया है. then verb की third form, that is liked, and then by you, right? next is negative interrogative. what you have to add over here, आपने not add किया प्लस आपने question mark, बाकी everything is same. does he not help you, are you not helped by him, right? so this was all related to present indefinite, right? इसमें this is the basic rule. okay, next is present continuous. that is if your active sentence is in present continuous and you have to convert it into a passive sentence, like he is writing a letter. so a letter is being written by him. what basically you have to include over here is that, see, subject is mr plus verb की first form of verb plus object, right? so this is the basic rule of present continuous. now when you have to convert it over here into passive, so it will be subject plus is mr plus being plus verb third form. what will get converted over here is that verb's third form plus preposition plus object. so what you have to include over here is that being plus verb's third form. so a letter, he is writing a letter. a letter is being written by him. the boys are running a race is being run by the boys. now if it is a negative sentence, You just have to add not over here. Rest everything will be same. Mother is not making tea at present. Tea is not being made at present by mother. If it is an interrogative sentence, so just you have to put the question mark and this not will be removed. Are they flying kites? Are kites being flown by them? And again, if it is a negative plus interrogative sentence, again you have to include not plus a question mark. Is the noise not disturbing the old man? Question mark. Is the old man not being disturbed by the noise? Right? Now if it is a present perfect, that is a question mark. Is the old man not being disturbed by the noise? Right? Now if it is a present perfect, that is if your active voice is given and then you have to convert it into a passive voice. So subject plus has have plus been. What you have to include over here is been, and verbs third form plus preposition plus object. She has invited all her friends. All her friends have been invited by her. Here you just have to include not. Here you have to include a question mark. Here you have to include not plus question mark, right? So she has not stolen my pen. My pen has not been stolen by him. He will get converted into him. And have you won the first prize? Has the first prize been won by you? Has she not stolen your watch? Has your watch not been stolen by her? So this is the basic rule that is applied in present tense. Past tense is left and future tense is left, that we'll be covering in your next video. I think this much is sufficient for today. Just go and revise these rules and then this concept will be more clear to all of you, right?